What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. And yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels in that Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, there's going to be some information that's going to help you win. All right. And in today's video, we were talking about CPNs. Yes, CPNs and CPN-friendly banks. All right. So a lot of people out there is trying to figure out the magic, the logistics, the real worth of CPNs, not pre-built CPNs, real CPNs. And like I said, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. But a lot of people are still trying to figure out how to properly structure a CPN. All right, so we're gonna be talking about that in CPN friendly banks because most CPN friendly banks don't pull from the check system. There's a lot of people out there that's getting denied from banks to open up bank accounts because of the check system. Right, so we're gonna be. I'm going to be explaining CPNs, what banks are CPN friendly, and things like that. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the gems. That's gonna keep us safe and help us win. All right. So CPNs. What is a CPN? A credit privacy number, a credit profile number. Right. So a lot of people don't understand like what's what. So and people need to be real cautious and real aware when it comes to dealing with CPNs because a lot of people don't know what they are. A lot of people hear the word CPN and they are under the impression that you can get this quote unquote profile and just go start doing anything and everything that you want to do, which is not true. Because a lot of times people are actually buying other people's credit profiles and committing identity theft. CPNs has nothing to do with anybody else's credit profile, nobody's credit profile. CPN is basically a number that hasn't been issued. They find numbers that hasn't been issued, the prefix, they find all that. Once they find that number, they establish it. So they find the number, they create the name and things like that, right? Then they go open up bank accounts. Now people have hard times opening up bank accounts with these credit profile numbers because they're new. And okay, let's just back it up a little bit. So when people create these credit profile numbers, they utilize their own information. So if my name is John Smith, they utilize the same name, John Smith. They use a different address that they have never used before. Um, they use technically all the same information. They just change the address, right? So now John Smith has a new address, right? Oh, so by them using their own information, they're able to still use their own ID. Because when you say my name is John Smith, blah, 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 ID says John Smith, blah, 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 and then they give them the new credit profile number. So people get bank accounts, and then they got to try merge because you got to create a credit profile for this new number. So they get secured credit cards. Now, this bank right here, Go To Bank, is a well-known bank that deals with this type of things. So they got overdraft protection, they got high yield savings, they got protect your money, they got refer a friend, and they got deposit options, direct deposit, deposit cash, transfer money, cash a check, deposit tax refund. And then they got credit builder, secure credit card, credit care advantage, right? So people curate these, they get the number, get the name, then they go here. And a lot of people who have problems with check systems, who probably didn't have issues with different banks in the past and are now having issues to open up new bank accounts, or just different situations that will allow people that have people having situations where they can't get bank accounts. So this is like a second chance bank. So they got the secure credit card, right? So the secure credit card, start building better credit today. Start building your credit score, one purchase at a time, one time payment at the time with the go-to bank, secure Visa credit card, right? So they get this credit card secure, utilizing their own money. This is a secured card, so they might use $500 to get a secure $500 card. And we all know when you get personal credit cards, do not use more than 10%. So if you got a $500 card, no more than $50. Or don't use it at all, because if you don't go over that 10% or you don't use it at all, it will report to your credit report as good payment history each month. By you staying under that limit or not using it, it's going to start building a credit score for the bureaus that it report to. So no credit check, no annual fee, credit limit starting as low as $100, monthly credit bureau reporting. So what's the go-to secure Visa credit card? When it comes to getting a line of credit, other banks' options just might not fit your needs or may be too complicated. Build credit on your own terms with a low security deposit and responsible use of the go-to bank secure Visa credit card. So your credit score is based on factors like your payment history, amount owed, and the length of your credit history. And this is what people don't understand. With a go-to bank secure Visa credit card, you can track your credit score each month for free with the Vantage score powered by Equifax. Right, so credit reporting. At the end of each month, we'll report your credit standing to the three major credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. So this card will report to all three credit bureaus: Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, which will build you a credit score. Like I told y'all, this is how they build credit profiles, the credit scores on those profiles. Secure credit cards, stand under 10%, or not using the card at all, because if you stay under 10% or don't use the card at all, each month it will report as good payment history, which will improve your payment history on your credit report and your credit worthiness, which will build your credit scores, which will put you in the right position. All right, so they also have the credit care advantage, or instantly will experience boost when you work hard. When you work a hard day in and day out to pay your bills each month, you should get a credit for all of the hard work. Now you can with Experian Boost pay your bills through your go-to bank account for a minimum of 3 payments to raise your credit score. So what people do is they pay their bills through this account and they report to their credit report. So people got bills, cell phone bills, bills here and there. It's the same thing. So they just running it through this account. So this is how people try, merge, and build. Raise your FICO score by an average of 15 points. Dark web surveillance, FICO score, Experian credit lock. So they got a lot of different options when it comes to the credit care advantage. All right, so that's one bank that does not pull from the check system. Now, another bank that does not pull from the check system, let's pull it up for you guys, is PenFed. PenFed does not pull from the check system. So a lot of people get bank accounts with PenFed, Federal, or Pinnacle Federal Credit Union. A lot of people don't even know it's called Pinnacle Federal Credit Union. They just like PenFed Credit Union. It's Pinnacle Federal Credit Union, right? So they don't check the pull from the check system either. And they also have different option loans, some student loans. They got mortgages and FAH loans, jumbo loan, FAH loans, convenient loan, VA loan. They got a lot of different options. They got credit cards. checking and savings for people who need bank accounts. So PenFed does not pull from the check system. They also have refinancing options when it comes to auto loans and things like that. So these two banks are common for people who are need second chance when it comes to banking, or people who are looking for CPN friendly banks to start try merging, to start building credit scores, credit profile, and worthiness on them. So PenFed and GoTo Bank are two banks that do not pull from check systems that are CPN friendly. All right, so make sure you guys are checking out PenFed and GoTo Bank if you need a second chance bank and see what they can do for you. All right, so shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gems are $1,000, but for limited time only. I am doing them for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Um, Hold on. Okay. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in these webinars, we will talk about anything and everything that you guys want to talk about, from credit to business credit, investing, life issues, whatever. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to have a good time. And these webinars will more than likely be posted eventually on the podcast channel. So you got a chance to, tap in, be seen by the world, and, get some reaction. So make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the webinars Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats available for each session. All right. Also, make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gems. 3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money when we meet in person. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, 30 days, 2,500. Anything you need help with, anything you want to talk about, let's get to work. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content creators. Any cameraman or woman in Houston, Texas, or Milwaukee, Wisconsin, hit me up on my IG. Let's push out this content and run up a bag. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure you follow me on my new IG, King Hustle X11.2. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world, and make sure y'all follow me on my music channel, King Hustle X1M, my latest mixtape that I just dropped. And make sure y'all go check out my Hustle and Flow, and make sure y'all go like, share, comment, subscribe, run them views, comment, and them likes up on my latest music video, Can't Fuck With Me. All right, and with that being said, it's your boy, King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live.